The hell is going on?
Bunch of jackasses, all of you. All I know is God. Oh, yeah, by the way, I've already gotten 2 complaints about those.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of 5 Idiots Talking Toys. It's Wednesday's Wins and Wiffs of the Week. Brandon is here, Shane's here, John is here, and Christopher's here.
Hey.
Charles is at the...
Hi.
He's at the U.S. Open, the amateur tour. What is he at?
He's at the Ryder Cup.
The Ryder Cup.
The Ryder.
Is he,
Ryder. Barely know her.
Is he golfing? Is he golfing?
Yes, he's a caddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of action at the Ryder Cup. Got to have full police presence.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger Woods is caddy, so he's not going to be available.
Correct. Yeah. So, all right. So there's 4 of us, 4 idiots tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have some wins, which are our new collectibles that are coming into the hands of us, whether they be for our personal collections or
On the hands of shaking.
to sell on Rogue 5 Toys.
Hands are shaking.
So
Are they
many
shaking?
hands.
You can collect with us at rogue5toys.com. That's our
Please.
sales page. You can
Please.
check that out. New collectibles up for sale every day.
Are they shaking?
They're shaking. All right. Well, that's it. That's it for the introduction. Thanks very much for watching the intro. Now it's time for the wins of the week. I will nod my head. That's as far as I go. All right.
Sourpuss.
All right. My selection to kick this whole thing off is John Weldon.
Oh.
Wow.
You are the first one up with your win of the week.
All right. I have what may be the final release of the Todd McFarlane
Oh my God.
Superpowers collection. Shut your hole and then just. Why are you so negative all the time?
Mm-hmm.
And then the last entry, the last produced. Who knows? They may come back. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I got Deadman.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know where
Deadman.
you're finding these. I that line must have died a long time ago because I can't.
Brandon, it's Deadman for a dead franchise.
It's the dead. It's the that's very appropriate for the last figure entry into the franchise. Deadman.
Do you think any of our viewers have ever heard of any of these characters, Chris?
Oh yeah.
I know.
sorry.
I know. I haven't.
I thought when you first held it up for a second, I thought it was something I knew. I don't know what I thought it was, like almost like an unmasked Deadpool or something. And then I saw
like
Deadman. I said, I've never heard of this.
That's the unmasked Daredevil.
That is Deadman.
Yeah.
I don't know
He has
where'd
the
you get
power.
that from?
What?
Where'd you find that?
Deadman?
Yeah, where'd you get it?
I got it from McFarlaneToys.com.
Are they not coming out? They don't have them at Walmart anymore, do they?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They don't have them at GameStop anymore either. They stopped after the Superman
So
series.
you have to get him directly from his website.
Yep, and they were only available one he's like, okay, here's this, collection of this wave 11, 13, 10, whatever wave it is. Everybody's confused about what wave it is. But here's this final wave of the Superpowers figures, and they were gone like that.
Yeah, but you know that there's no way that they're coming out with another one now. If he has to sell them like that through his own website and it's not being distributed, no.
Well,
he ain't going to do it. It's too much work.
No, I think he's letting the demand sort of like percolate. and then he's going to come out with another wave, and then they're going to be available in stores and stuff.
So they're probably going to be smaller, smaller production lines, smaller
Definitely.
numbers.
I would think so.
Yeah.
It's sold out, Shane, because there was only 13 of them made.
Yeah, it's sold out in 13 minutes, one per minute.
And John Walden bought 12 of them.
I like to laugh and make fun of John, but I actually love all of those. I find them all really cool. I don't know who Deadman is, but I love the vintage ones. So like, I still like these.
Yeah, I loved it because I love the line because they look so much like the vintage Superpowers figures. They've taken the characters.
Was there a vintage Deadman made also?
No, there were only 33, I think, 33, 34, something like that, with the Clark Kent mail away in the original 84 to 85 run of the Kenner Superpowers.
I really like them too. I just wish that they would offer that, in a normal store to have normal people to have kids buy those.
Well,
I think that would really help. Bring the toys and the comics, revive those characters and those series if they actually had those figures out in the normal stores.
Well, this wave with Cyborg, Nightwing, and Animal Man, you remember those guys that showed a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
This wave was available, but it was only available in stores in Australia and Canada.
Oh.
Well, Brandon's sitting there and going normal stores. Please tell me what's a normal store nowadays.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even know what a normal toy store is nowadays.
Well, Target and Walmart.
I know, but even I know I don't go into them very often, but like even people that do go into Target and Walmart, they never saw them even sitting on the shelves anyway.
Well, these no, but I remember going to Walmart and seeing all the Batman and Superman ones when that line first came out, and who was the Flash and
the one who laughs, the Batman who laughs.
Yeah, there was just so many of them, and they were just peg warmers. They would
right. Well, that was back when they were creating superheroes that people have heard of before. Now they're on number 33, and Deadman.
If you're a comic book fan, you know who Deadman is.
Right. Yeah, it's all tongue-in-cheek. Like, I'm just not a comic book guy. I kind of wish I did know a lot more about comics because it does bleed into so many other areas of pop culture and whatnot. But it just wasn't. I didn't have any older cousins. I was the oldest, child in the family, and I didn't have anybody introduce me to them. I just never was into comics. But it seems like there's a lot of cool stuff I missed.
Yeah, I was oldest too, but I think I got introduced by neighborhood friends and stuff like that. And my dad, when he had his sign business, he was a graphic designer, all this other stuff. He had a sign business right next to a place called Rooster Book Den, and we would go to work with him. And then, like right next door to my dad's shop, Rooster's Book Den was there, and he had 50-cent comics. So Dad would give me $1 or whatever for helping, and then I'd go next door and get 50-cent comics. So
nice.
I learned about them from basically the trading cards that came out, and then going to comic book stores and stuff. And then my older brother would show me that stuff too. So, but I never knew about Deadman. I would always know about the main characters.
Yeah. All right. Well, Lord Walden, it is your pick to select the next win of the week.
I'm going to pass it on to you, Shane.
All right.
Deadman.
All right. So mine will be kind of quick. We're going to get some rolling eyes here in a moment. But this is my my second and my last win of the week that's associated with the concert I went to. I'm in the last few years, I'm totally into concert posters, but only if they are concert posters of the show that I went to. So a lot of bands, work with local artists or, whatever artists anywhere in the country, but they create posters, one-offs, just for that single show, and they're numbered. And this is one out of, I think 120. And, there was thousands of people there. So
you didn't rip that off the train station wall?
No. This is a beautifully screen printed poster. I don't know if you could tell, but it's, limited colors. It was screened. I don't know if it was it has that screened look. I don't know if it was digitally printed or not, but it's on nice cardstock. It's hand numbered, and it's Bethel, New York, which is the grounds of the original Woodstock in New York, which is about a little less than an hour and a half for me. But it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Bethel Woods Art Center. It's a beautifully manicured place. Awesome outdoor venue, amphitheater to see concerts. I was even talking to people while I was there. They know the other amphitheaters in the area, and some of them are just nasty and just clouds of dirt everywhere you go. Like there's no grass even. You buy lawn tickets and you're sitting on rocks and dirt. But this is a beautiful place. Love this poster. I've already ordered a frame. It's going to go on one of the walls in my house along with other posters I have. I have a Smashing Pumpkins one and Kings of Leon and Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, and it just shows we've seen over the last 10 years Billy Joel and MSG. So I love posters. I don't just buy a national one. I buy them when they're of that show. They mention that show. So just a memory that you can have every time you see it, that was the show you were at. It wasn't just some generic poster. So that's my win of the week. And
nice. I like it.
Thank you. I will throw it over to Chris.
Whoa.
His win.
In all his 480p glory.
My win of the week is a really, really rare figure that I picked up this week. It actually came in from our favorite grading company, AFA.
Oh, God.
And that would be the infamous Greedo with the irregular eye pupils.
So irregular.
So this is what got sent back for irregular eye pupils from AFA.
We were a closer shot of that though. Like, can you?
Yeah, I mean, they just look like, wow, those are some like areola eyes for sure.
Well, there's why are they glare?
Why do they say they're irregular? Is it because they're so friggin' huge?
Oh, there we go. That's a good shot.
Yeah. What is that about?
So AFA, this is what they do for a living. This is their job. They're so smart, but yet they can't grade a Greedo because he has irregular eye pupils. So this is what got sent back. This is what costs $50 to do nothing. So now it's going to be sold on Rogue 5 as the irregular eye pupil variant.
Rejected by AFA.
So Chris, did AFA return the money back to the person that sent it in for grading?
No.
That's what I figured. That's awful.
So
blaster.
When I got this in, I just because the guy sent it to me, he's like, "Can you just sell it for me?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." And I have the blaster. The blaster is actually in here. But this will be for sale if anyone wants the new variant that came out from AFA.
Why didn't they just start a new variant? Like
they could have.
I mean, they do it all the time, right?
I mean, apparently there's 2 other people that commented on our video that they got a Greedo sent back also. Sorry, it was a Death Squad commander for a touch-up on the helmet. So,
yeah, that was a little too long. The last
new variant coming up.
I really, I said this in the episode about AFA. I understand that some level of work, some level of time went into deciding that they determined it's not gradable. But to not keep enough money to cover the shipping or whatever, but to keep the $50, the whole $50, and give back the customer zilch, zero, nada. There's something that just rubs me the wrong way about that.
Yeah, that's
especially when it seems to be like the same figures over and over again. Blue Snaggletooth with paint on the boots. Death Squad Commander with touch-up paint on the helmet. Greedo with irregular eye pupils. Like, it's the same figures. We're not talking about other figures here. Like, why is it the same ones over and over again? You mean to tell me that they're not qualified enough to have learned now over the years what it's supposed to look like and what it's not supposed to look like?
I mean, when something is rejected, I'm trying to think of a comparison. Nothing comes to mind, but when you submit something to an organization or a company and they reject it, I mean, I guess the college applications jump into my head. Okay, you pay an application fee and you may not make it into that college. That's the fee cost. is what you agreed to pay to apply, regardless of the answer. So I guess that's one thing I'm thinking of. But, if you reject it, just you reject it, say, hey, you got to pay if you want it shipped back. Here's your money back, because we performed it. We didn't perform the service that we were going to perform. The college reviewed your application. That was the service they were supposed to perform.
I say, well, in this case, they are reviewing the figure for a minute because they're like, oh, this has irregular eye pupils. Let's just send it back. So you do have to pay them for their time there. So I would say, hey, at least give the majority of your money back, but they have to keep a small portion because they did in fact look at your figure and determine that it wasn't, whatever. But I mean, I don't know what they're looking at here. If that's the original paint, that's the original paint. You got to grade the figure for what it is. Just give it a lower grade if you don't like the paint.
I would give it a lower grade. Exactly.
Yeah. I just don't understand what they're just trying to steal people's money. I mean, that's what it's coming across as, unless they want to prove anyone differently, which they won't. But that's what it is.
And I wanted to avoid getting into that. Well, how much do they keep? How much do they send back? Because that gets really messy. Yeah, you could say, hey, it's $50 to grade a figure. If we reject it,
it's $10.
We charge $25. You'll get $25 back. Yeah, I guess you could set that, but and like I said, they did spend some sort of time looking at the figure.
Of course they did.
But I don't keeping a whole $50. I mean, let's put it this way. The $50 covers reviewing every aspect of the figure, more time than they're spending.
Right.
And then encasing it in acrylic, printing out the label.
Yeah, paying for the acrylic and all that stuff. So.
Right, gluing the acrylic pieces in, mounting the figure, mounting the blaster, sealing it up, packaging it, and then maybe you cover shipping, but they're spending time packaging it. I guess they're packaging it, they're sending it back. A lot of that they're not doing. Like, don't keep the $50. Like,
I wonder how long it takes to grade and then encase one figure, Yeah. That's how they're justifying it.
I heard that they only do 100 loose figures a month, loose graded.
I would love to have an AFA.
How do you keep the doors open?
That's what I've heard. I heard that they only grade 100 loose figures a month.
So $5,000 a month.
3 a day. Well, I mean, how many people do they have working there?
That's what I've heard. So
I would love to have somebody, an AFA representative, come on or reach out to us and say, here's our policy and here's why. Because maybe it's a good explanation that we're just not thinking of, but you're not doing the amount of work that you're paid $50 for. So if you're doing less, you got to give some money back.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over to Brandon. He is the final win of the week.
I don't know if I showed this or not, so I'm going to skip it and I'll ask you guys after, but I know I didn't show this. This was a trade or a gift, I'd say. I haven't traded anything back for it. I'm trying to figure it out later, but this is from a local guy. It is one of my favorite movies, and I just love the art of it, but it's the Terminator.
Ooh.
Old VHS.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So completely sealed, very nice condition with the live home video white stamps on the side here on the stuff there. So
that is a first release.
How crazy is that cover's got Schwarzenegger first, not only first, but like twice the size font of the movie title.
And he was relatively unknown at the time.
Relatively unknown at that point. I mean, he did the bodybuilding movie and
he did Conan
before. Yeah, I mean, all right. Well, here we are saying Conan.
Yeah, Conan.
But this was his first big signature role that he was the guy. But yeah,
so
very nice.
It's my win. He had 2 of them, so he let one go.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
what's the price on it?
I love the art. The artwork on her is just fantastic, and the poster of this exact image is even better. $12.95.
Nice. Now, a lot of people would grade that. There's people out there that grade these VHSs, grade
I pull out my
all sorts of old media.
Yeah, I don't know. But in the Year of Darkness, 2029.
Ooh, we're almost there.
Terminator.
And now with AI, we might be about 4 years away.
Yeah, I know. Is the AI? Are they the Terminators?
Yeah, for sure.
Are you going to buy a case of that, Brandon? They
Like
make
an acrylic?
I would.
A plastic case?
Because the plastic rips so easily.
Yeah, one of those little plastic cases they make for it. Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That cellophane is you rub it the wrong way.
If you slide it across your desk and there's something on the desk, it can literally slice a little slit right in it.
Yeah, I should order a little case.
A little slut right in it. Oh.
Okay. Anybody have a whiff of the week? No, good.
I do. Yeah, Shane finding the sound effects board.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Oh no.
All right, no whiff of the week. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Please check out our Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/5idiotstalkingtoys and support everything we're doing there. You can become a member and get early access to our videos, our collectibles, and many other things. Check that out, and please comment below. Let us know what your favorite collectible was this week. And if you have any questions for us or any suggestions for a future episode, you could drop it down there in the comments as well. Like the video and subscribe. We'll see you next time on 5 Idiots. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Wow.